Yeah, I can't wait to tell you more about Legacy Bar and Grill. We have Brian and Gary here. Good morning, fellas.
Good morning.
Hey, just for the record, I wear my grandpa's clothes.
Yeah, that's a little more Macklemore for you fans at home, and if you don't know, that's why I'm explaining it. All right, and we are going to explain how to make some fantastic food in the kitchen this morning. What are we working on, guys?
Well, you know, years ago when I started a little restaurant in Metairie, Louisiana, one of the big call to fames was our handmade Caesar salad. Okay. And it was tossed at the table, made with the freshest ingredients. Like over here, when you're looking at our garlic, that came right out of our herb garden today. Wow. We went ahead and peeled it and chopped it up fine. You know, I do like buying in the good old US of A, but when it comes to anchovies, I recommend getting a Moroccan or a Spanish anchovy for flavoring. You know, we got an egg right here. Some people get a little concerned about that, but just know it's all it does is it just holds the dressing on top of the lettuce. And the other thing that some people may not know, for the emulsification process, you know, putting red wine vinegar in before oil is very important because it'll mix together. If you put the oil in after the vinegar, it separates.
I was not aware of that.
Yes, and cheese, like Brian says, I mean, what's that about that, Brian?
Oh, cheese makes everything better.
Yeah. Cheese makes everything better.
So we bought a lot of that right there.
I like it. I like it a lot. And what did you just do here, Brian?
Well, I just wanted to bring a little sizzle to the show. So I'm just searing my steak off right now. We're going to finish it in the oven. Okay. At Legacy Bar and Grill, we put our meat jam on every, as I call it, the meat jam on every piece of meat, which I can't tell you what that is because I'd have to...
It's a secret.
I'd have to take care of you.
The meat jam is a secret that can only be known by those who work at the Legacy Bar and Grill, but those who don't work can visit the Legacy Bar and Grill. Guys, tell us a little bit more about your new restaurant over there in Spring Hill area.
Yeah, you know, we've been open since October 2012. You know, our philosophy's just been serving the freshest product with the friendly people in an environment that's very comfortable. You know, every night we have live music playing with, we have a house band called Fuego. The food is just, I mean, again, we have an herb garden out back. We fillet all our beef in-house. We bring in whole fish. We also cut that in-house as well. And something we've just done with our steaks is we cut the steaks by the ounce. Oh, okay. So now when you come in the restaurant, you can go ahead and order whatever size you like, as little as 4 ounces to as big as I've seen people order a 16-ounce steak at this time, a filet mignon.
That is fantastic. Well, I tell you what, guys, we've got this started. We'll come back, we'll talk more and start putting that salad together. We've got a lot to do in our great kitchen set this morning with the guys from Legacy Bar and Grill.
All right, everybody, you ready to cook something yummy? Gary and Brian from Legacy Bar and Grill are in our kitchen, and they are whipping up a Caesar salad. And I understand this is going to be the best Caesar salad I've ever had, so I'm very excited about this. Well, and Gary's already getting to work.
Yeah, I'm getting to work over here. This is, you know, it takes a little time when you're creating a lot of love right here.
Focus.
Focus, yes. Okay. I know my partner, Billy Cox, is pretty excited about this right now. He's been trying to get me, he thinks it's the best Caesar salad, too. And so, Billy, this one's for you right here, buddy.
It's looking good. So what are you adding over here? Let us in on this.
That was garlic, and that is, again, from our garden. That's grinded up nice and fine. Freshly squeezed lemon juice. Okay. We also have the imported anchovies, as I was telling you, from Spain. Oh, and what we're going to do now is we're just going to get all this together, and we're going to grind it all up. Okay. And what we're trying to do is make a paste. What the salt did is it worked as a binder. And then you're going to put the anchovy and the garlic together, and you're going to make a little small roux, kind of.
Okay. Now, usually when Brian's on the show, he doesn't have you, Gary, and so Brian's always going, moving. And now Brian's
relaxing,
like,
man. This is great.
All right, so.
Well, I had to bring Brian.
Hold on. Let me hold the counter up a little bit.
If you hadn't figured out who's the comedian in this relationship yet, okay?
There has to be one in every kitchen, doesn't there?
Okay, what we're going to do next is we're going to go ahead and take some dry mustard, okay?
Okay.
And, again, that's just going in with the anchovies and the garlic. And then we're going to bring some Worcestershire, Lee and Perrins.
All right.
And all we're going to do is just make a little turn around the bowl twice.
Twice, not once, but twice.
And as I told you on the egg is just going to keep the dressing on top of the romaine lettuce. So it just works together.
A little egg never hurt nobody.
No. And those were the days when refrigeration was bad and all that jazz. Now with refrigeration, there's a lot less of people aren't frowned upon it as much as they did years ago. Now what we're going to do is take some red wine vinegar. And we're just going to put a little taste of that.
Just a little.
And it's got to go, that's about an ounce, and it's got to go red wine vinegar first, as I said earlier, with the emulsification process. And you're looking at the oil, it's about 4 to 1. And then we're going to come back in, we're going to add some pepper.
Okay.
And I like the coarse pepper as well. And then we're going to go to the good old Italian cheese. He's Greek, I'm Italian. What do you know?
Hey, mixed together. That sounds yummy in the kitchen.
And Brian, you did say that people love cheese, so I'm going to go ahead and add one more just for good measure,
Don't
okay?
forget the salt down, Gary.
Oh, yeah.
The salt now.
Yeah, I'm going to give you a little bit more there. I'm going to give you a little more salt there, bro.
There we go.
Okay?
The supervisor.
Well, that's the only thing he let me put in his kitchen,
flavor. We're not afraid of flavor.
I told him it was going to be great, and So the dressing, what we're doing now is we're mixing everything together, and as it goes up the side of the bowl, we just want to see a nice, smooth consistency coming down. You don't want it in clumps, because that means you have too much cheese, and you don't want it running down like it's on a raceway. There's too much oil. So there is a fine line.
He wants it perfect.
Yeah, well, yeah, we have to have perfection when we're talking food.
And so I just kind of throw it up the bowl, and then I start watching how it comes down, and I can tell if it's going to be a masterpiece.
So what do you think?
I'm thinking it's going to be unbelievable.
It's looking pretty good, I must say. All right, so we're going to let you keep stirring, and if you want to do this yourself at home, you can get this recipe. It's on our website right now. It's under the Studio 10 tab on fox10tv.com. You can also get all the information you ever wanted to know about Legacy Bar and Grill. And when we come back, I know there's some things that you wanted to let everybody know about that are going on at the restaurant. Sure. So we'll do that in just a few minutes. Don't go away.
Thank you.
Welcome back to Studio 10. It's so nice having you here with us this morning in our great kitchen set. We have a full studio today. We still have Ben Taylor here. He's just saying if you missed that, make sure that you check that performance out on our website under the Studio 10 tab on fox10tv.com. And when you log on, you'll also find the recipe for this yummy homemade Caesar salad that we are making this morning with the folks from Legacy Bar and Grill. So what else do we have to do? I know the dressing you said is perfect.
I mean, we're at the masterpiece level right now. You know what I mean?
The masterpiece.
I get to feed you today, and I get to feed Ben Taylor today. I mean, this is exciting for me. Thank you so much.
Aww.
Now, a couple things I want to tell you about Legacy. We got a great new tapas menu that you got to come see in our bar. It's from, lighter, healthier options all the way to finding a Legacy burger. We also have a beautiful courtyard this time of year, so you need to come on out and enjoy our beautiful weather. As I said, we got live music every single night, and we're going to make sure. Oh yeah, a little more cheese. Thank you, Brian.
You can't ever have enough cheese.
I can promise you this: you take your guests to our restaurant, we're going to make sure your guests feel just the way you want them to be treated.
We always say we do what we love, so there's a lot of love in it. So.
We like that. Now, for someone who may not have visited you guys before, where are you located?
We're at 9 Duru Drive. We're right west of I-65, across from the Atlanta Bread Company and the Legacy Shopping Village.
Okay, and my producer just told me we have about 15 seconds left, so we want to make sure that we get it on the plate and show the true beauty of the Caesar salad.
Okay, 15 seconds.
I will cut the steak.
Okay, a little teamwork here.
Teamwork to make the dream work at Legacy Bar and Grill.
That's right.
I did not cut it against the grain.
Very thin slices here. All right, look at that. Now, again, you can get all the information about Legacy Bar and Grill on our website, as well as the information. There it is. Beauty at its finest. We will be right back. Thank you both for joining us today.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Guess what? Ben's feeling hungry. That's why he's got a salad.
You ask and you get.
There you go.
Love it. Oh, it's great having you. This has been a fun show. Hope to see you tomorrow.